Welcome everybody. This is episode 1 of Look Live from loekreviews.com, where online entrepreneurs, big and small, are interviewed about their products and launches to see if they are okay or not. Today I have Samir Joshi on the live Skype call. Hi Samir, welcome to this call. And to my viewers, I want to say I have Samir Joshi here. And if you are, I hope you watch the show until the end. I go to ask Samir some questions because he has a new product.
Hey, look, it's great to be here. Thanks so much for having me on your channel. And I'm super excited about the launch. Yes, it's upcoming August the 30th. And it's a product by the name of Live Stream Profits.
Yeah, I've seen a part of Livestream Profits because I had early access.
Of course you did, yes.
The name Livestream Profits is very accurate. How did you come up with that name?
Okay, so let me give you a bit of a background. It's a great question, actually. When I was looking for a program that would teach me how to not just go live, but also make money with live videos, especially on Facebook and other social media platforms, I didn't find anything that was great. There are a lot of programs out there, and they cover certain aspects, but nothing that actually covers not just Facebook and YouTube, but also the other platforms, and also teaches you marketing. And the idea is essentially that we do live stream videos for not just for doing them to have fun. We want to use them to build a brand, and we want to monetize them. So I said, what's the right name for this? Live streaming is a huge trend on social media. Live video has always been very interactive and great, and people love to watch live videos just because it's interactive. Just like you and me talking right now, only in a social media context. So I knew that it was going to be live video or live stream, and I said it can't be live stream break even or live stream losses because I want to make profits with it.
Okay.
And with my business background, obviously there was automatically the name that came to my mind, and I called it Live Stream Profits, and it's turned out to be one that is really well received. So thanks for the feedback, actually.
So it's called live stream, but can you also use it when you're not live streaming?
Yes. So this is something that is a unique and a super ninja strategy. You can be live without going live. That's one thing. Because one of the biggest thing holding people back is that they are scared of facing a camera, let alone a live to camera type of video situation. So there are possibilities of going live without being live. So that's covered in the course as well.
Okay. Perhaps we can go into that further. I have another question because you have told some things about what makes this program unique. Are there more things that are unique to this program?
Yes. So here's what I'm totally excited about. Live streaming is typically considered to be done from a mobile phone kind of a constellation. You're holding it and walking around, but many people do or do not know that you can do it from a desktop computer. And there are amazing possibilities that open up.
What is really weird, by the way, because I only know that you do it at the desktop. It's quite new that you use only that people. There are a lot of people who only use their smartphone.
Because it's been made easiest to work with the smartphone, and Facebook, when they came out with live streaming, they came out with the mobile version first. And they've rolled out on desktop later, and I've also known it the same way. So what the course covers is not just the mobile part of it, which is actually the simplest part to do, but also going on Facebook and other media platforms live from a desktop computer. So that's one thing that is that's quite unique. But not just that, we also cover in that course not just Facebook and YouTube, which collectively, these are the mega networks. So you cover everything. But I've also never seen any other course talking about Instagram, Periscope, and videos through Snapchat.
Yeah.
So this is something that I think is really unique and more important than anything else. Because like I always say, live videos have to have a purpose, and this purpose is monetization. And I talk about in several modules what's called money making mastery, which means how do you make money out of all this? Once you've learned how to go live, how you learn the tech stuff and all that, you've also lost all fears. How do you actually translate it to money? So money making mastery. And just one thing I'd like to add, I have a corporate background and also a master's level education background, and I've been completely scared of talking to more than one or two people in very long ago. It might be a bit difficult to believe now, but I broke down these fears over time, and I know that all of us have these. One thing that I find really unique is that I've dedicated a whole module to talk about how to break down fears, and I share my super secret ninja tactics of not just addressing one or two people, but thousands of people.
Because I hear you say about who you're targeting, but because that was one of my questions. I've written my questions down, but
sorry.
No, that's no problem. You cannot know that, but it's just for me to remember if I want. I hear you talking about target groups, and thought, oh yes, that was one of my questions. So who you target buyer is, who your target audience is. And who's going to benefit the most of your program. So you said already people who are afraid. Well, I was one of the people who were afraid of going live. And after I've done your course, I did already one live
that
stream
is awesome.
And one semi-live stream. So and that's because of your course. So I am really your target group also. Are there more? Sorry.
This is the best proof and testimonial, for anybody who puts this together, a course creator like myself, or the guys who co-trained with me. What you just said is the best testimonial we people can get. That people take the learning, go through it, convert it, and take action based on that. There is no better.
I know. It's more accidentally, but it just happens to go that way.
Yes. So now, just quickly, you just touched upon something, and you talked about who this course is for. You just mentioned something about that. So if may I talk about that? Just
yes, of course. I just wanted to say that I am one of the fear guys. But of course, there are more people you can target.
Yes. So even if you're a complete newbie with no product, no email list, no website, nothing, or even any clue, even if you don't have any clue about what you need to do next, this is covered in the course. How to get you started, how to get you up to speed and going. But also, especially for online entrepreneurs of various kinds and of various skill levels. So if you're, for example, an affiliate marketer, who's just about started out or is slightly struggling in their business, or if you're a content marketer of various types, video marketing is partly also considered content marketing when you're providing value, or if you're a blogger, for example.
And about the value. I've seen there are a lot of modules and a lot of videos. It's really extensive. Is it a bit? Is it, how do you say that? Payable? Can people pay the price of the front end product? Can people afford it? Because it looks like a very expensive course. And what does the front end cost? I didn't see it yet. The front, because I get free access. So
let's talk that point through. Okay. So let's talk about, you talked about modules and content. So it's 14 modules with almost 50 bite-sized lessons. Okay. And this is just the front end. And why I made it like this is because we lead busy lives, so we don't want to have long lessons. So the lessons are bite-sized, quickly to get the message and easy to implement. So somewhere between 5 to 12 minutes is what it is. I think only the introduction is a bit longer, which is the first video. So these are 14 modules plus a bonus module, so 15 modules and almost 50 lessons in it, and they cover almost all aspects of going live on mobile and on desktop. We also talk about equipment that you need, money-making mastery, and also about going live on platforms. Now, about the pricing.
Yeah.
In one of the testimonials that I received, one of the persons looking at it, they said this has got to be a $2,000 course.
No, well, that's
so because they said you sent me the wrong information, you sent me the wrong link, because the price that you're quoting at the bottom cannot be the real price. This has got to be at least $1,000. No, it's not. It is $9.95.
That's really a ridiculous price.
So yes, it is. It is ridiculously cheap. It's actually
perhaps it's an early bird price or not?
No. There's
no early bird.
Yes, no. So this is going to be standard through the launch. Yeah. And the reason why I am doing this is this. I don't want anybody to have this as a barrier, price as a barrier. I know that, I charge, when I talk to corporates, I charge $1,000 an hour. Yeah, in my consulting business, $1,000 an hour.
You're still doing that?
Yes, I have.
You have time for that?
Well, I have many things going on, and in my online and offline businesses, and things are. I'm blessed with with all the things that are going on. So, but in any case, I don't. As far as online marketing is concerned, I used to be newbie myself at some point of time. Yeah, and what many people are held back is by the price. So I said this should never ever be any reason to get in. So $9.95. Remember the last thing you spent $9.95 on. Yeah, even the last meal people had this
pizza. Right.
$20. Yeah. So no problem. Just get into the game, and this is why a $9.95 for easily what is a $2,000 course.
Yeah. Are there any upsells? Because $9 is a ridiculous price, and you have to make some money somewhere. So there has to be an upsell, right? Or not?
So you're asking me two questions at the same time, or the same question has two answers. So let's talk about the upsells and OTOs first, and then we'll talk about the money making part in just a bit. Yes.
No, I mean, you have to make some money with it because.
I just talk about that. Talk about. Yeah. So the first thing is, yes, there are OTOs. Yeah. Yes, they are awesome. They are awesome, and no, they are not mandatory, which means that you don't have to buy the OTOs for any of the preceding offering to work. So they are standalone topics which build very congruently upon each other. I recommend all of them. So the first one is called Livestream Profits Pro. So after you get done in the basic level, which is the front end, which is the $9.95, what Pro does is that it takes you to the professional level. So when you've completed that, you're basically a pro at doing live videos, and it's geared at accelerating your profits 3 to 4 times than what you would have achieved in the basic level, and you'd become essentially an advanced level live video marketer at the pro level. And you talked about I'll talk about the second OTO, and then I'll touch upon something else. The second OTO is called Domination. Yeah. So when you really then want to play in the rare air game, then you play in the domination game, which is really a very small percentage of marketers play in that, and I've shared some super cool things together with my co-trainers over there. I have in both of the OTOs, each one has 2 featured guests, who are doing one module each. And this has been a bit of a surprise, but I'm opening it up to you now. I won't tell who these guys are. You need to wait for the launch, but these are top, superb marketers. Also great friends of mine who've made a lot of money using live video. And I asked them if they would do a module, and they were honored, and I was honored as well.
Okay, well, I'm very curious to learn who they are.
Yeah. So now you asked about how do I, yeah, just very quickly. It's 100% commission deal for my affiliates on the front end, so I don't make a cent out of it on the front end.
At the front end, wow!
Everything goes to the affiliates, and it's also the same. The lion's share of the price of the OTOs also go to my affiliates because they do an awesome job of getting the product out to their customers. Which is like viewers of yours watching right now. Yeah, yes. So this is my way of giving back.
Okay, I have. It all sounds awesome. And when I entered your course, yes. There was one thing that strikes me very pleasantly. Is like you talk very. You say that charming. It's like I'm sitting at your desk. And yes. I'm talking to you, or I'm listening to you giving the lesson. That was very pleasant.
Mind blowing.
Yeah. I had one question that says, "Is the content in PDF style?" But that's a stupid question because I've already seen the content for a part, and that's all is video and very little PDF. But are there any PDFs in the course?
Yes. So firstly, about your feedback, it's amazing that you mentioned such a thing. I've never heard anybody saying that to me, but you'll be interested to know that when I went through the course, I had already had someone sitting in front of me, and I was talking to them.
Really?
Yes.
Well,
yes.
That is exactly what I see.
So you uncovered that. Wow. So And this is applicable to almost anybody who does anything at a high performance level, that you visualize things, visualization. So you go through the entire program first in your head, and high performance athletes do that, anybody. So you visualize stuff before in your mind, and you'll notice that, if it's athletes, the same muscles will fire and all that kind of stuff in that visualization. And I have done exactly the same. I visualized it first, and I went through each of the lessons, not as if I'm talking to a recorder or a camera, but somebody sitting in front of me, although nobody was, but it was going on in my brain.
Oh, okay. Well, that's Well, I thought someone was. I thought someone was really sitting. That you was explaining that someone was really sitting across you. I thought it was a very good way to do it. But okay, that's also.
So to answer your questions, yes, it's video lessons, bite-sized video lessons. Each lesson is a separate a page in the members area. Each lesson also tracks the progress of where you are at, and underneath the resource, underneath the video is not just an action item button if it's relevant. But there is also a resource section, and in this resource section, there are downloadable PDFs. There are links, hyperlinks that I've talked about in the video. Various things. Not underneath each lesson, but only where it is relevant. It's there. So one of the lessons has a checklist, which is a before, during, and after checklist, just as an example. So that's a downloadable checklist that you can, either print out or click on your computer. To make sure that you're doing the right things.
I was looking at my question list, but you've told already so many things that I have no questions left. Is there anything you should where you want to end with?
Yes.
Or what you want to say to my viewers? Only you have to buy it, of course, but no, something that is. Different from what is already said. Yeah.
So firstly, I'd like to say that to your viewers, to buy or not is it's a very personal decision. I would really recommend your viewers and also anybody else watching this, in the replay or whatever. Anybody else watching this, I look at you, look, because you just revealed to me in this session that you went through the training that I'd offered you because to take a look at, because we know each other, and you took action. You've been doing live videos. I've been seeing your live videos. They are awesome. The one that you recently did in the park with the beautiful surroundings. At the back, beautiful sunny. So, you are the testimony. You are the kind of inspiration that your own viewers need to take and go ahead and buy through the link that you are providing them. To not just get the program, but the absolutely awesome bonuses. And, they are very congruent things, and they can build upon it. One thing that I'd just like to share is that it's talking about fear, to be scared that is everything perfect, not perfect, or whatever. When you become a Livestream Profits member, you get access to a closed Facebook group, which is open only to Livestream Profits members. And this group, you get direct access to me. Not just the other co-trainers, but you get direct access to me as well. So, and in that group, I ask people to take up a challenge that they need to do so many live videos and systematically lose fear. And when you do that, when you go through it, it's a closed, protective surrounding and atmosphere. You will lose your fears. You will find it that what was a fear or some greed for perfection is actually just a waste of thought or time. You don't need all that. And when you do your first live video, it will become an addiction, and then you won't be able to stop. I tell you, I guarantee that's going to happen.
Okay,
so this is one thing that I want to share for anybody, and irrespective of what level you want to go for. I would consider the entire course in all its levels to be actually a no-brainer at the price, because I'm in fact giving it away.
It's really cheap. Well, I think we can end the call. I think everything is said. I have nothing else to ask you, only private things, and it's not for the video.
Here's what I want to share, if I may.
Yes, of course.
For budding entrepreneurs, new ones, or even we often come on our entrepreneurial journey at points where we say, is this something for me at all? Should I continue? Or at times, should I start at all in the first place? So I just have two quick things to share over there. If you are thinking about becoming an online entrepreneur, there is no better time to do it. Whether you go for Livestream Profits or no, just get started. That's the first thing I want to say. And the second thing I want to say is, once you've started, don't look back. Don't quit. Just keep going. So these are the two things that I really want to share with your viewers, and you're a testimonial for that, Luke. So real great encouragement. And with that said, I'm done as well. The launch is on August 30th. It goes on for 6 days in total. So on September 5th at midnight, it's a wrap. So make use of that opportunity at the throwaway prize that you're getting out from that launch, because it's going to go become much higher thereafter. And I can only encourage your viewers to use your link and go ahead and take it.
Okay, I am at the end. I have really no questions left.
No problem.
It was a good conversation. Nice interview. Thank you for this interview. I urge my viewers to. Of course, this is recorded live, but it's going to be sent out as a semi-live stream on my Facebook page.
Thanks very much, Luke. Have a good one. Thanks. Bye.